You said you will use them so you have a good hairstyle, you have good clothes. The ladies in Koinange Street use those men for money for the same thing. So it is the same business, different geographical areas. Now what I want...
Let's get open, guys. Let's talk about this. You agree with her?
Yes, I'm Sally.
Hi, Sally.
I'm supporting Lillian on what she said about the sponsors. Just because, okay, everything nowadays is all about the fame. Looking good, you have to look nice. And sometimes some of us come from backgrounds where you can't always ask your parents, you want a new hairstyle. And let's say you've come from Ushago, you've come to the city, things are different around. So you have to look good, you have to go with the trends. That means wearing nice clothes. Yeah, that kind of
Sally, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
Would you want to be in a relationship with an older guy?
Older guy, yes.
With money?
Okay, it's not like a necessity, but yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I just want to throw it back to Robert again, because I like that. To me, from where I'm sitting, I could tell that you imparted a lot of wisdom, but it's interesting that they're able to challenge it and try to justify why they need to look good, they need to keep up. Like they said, they're living in a world where you have to wear nice clothes, you always have to slay. Sindio?
Wow, okay. You want fame. The day you get there, I want to tell you this for free. The day you get there, you'll want to run away from it. My sister, you've said it's okay. No, let me deal with her first. You said you have a long-term plan. So maybe you want to build a mansion after having 20 other men. Now, what is the point of having a long-term plan while putting your health at risk that you may not be alive long enough to actualize your long-term plan? Right? She was very open and says point blank that you are using them. Now I'm going to ask you a question to illuminate your mind to something. Would you today go to Koinange Street and sell your body? But do you realize that's what you're doing in an educated manner? So now, you said you will use them so you have a good hairstyle, you have good clothes. The ladies in Koinange Street use those men for money for the same thing. So it is the same business, different geographical areas. Now what I want to encourage you is, if you know who you are on the inside, clothes don't make you.
Absolutely.
Identity is an inside job. You understand? You should have such confidence within yourself that if they give you a bad t-shirt, because it's on you, it automatically looks good.
And I think even on that, just to add on to what you're saying, because I kind of feel like, and let me talk to the girls in the room, and I like what Sally had to say, where you were saying there is pressure to keep up on social media. I'm sure you follow all your favorite female personalities, you're always seeing them with makeup, with hair. Can I tell you guys something? If you find me out there on a normal day, I don't have this much makeup on. Yeah, because the reality of it is, what people are posting on social media, that's the best 10% of their lives. You're all telling me you're in school, whereby I'm worried because you should be more focused on your schoolwork than the extracurricular activities. Because, sweetheart, these things, trust me, when you're in your house at the end of the day, nobody walks around with this much makeup. Who do you look up to on social media?
I look up to very many people, but in particular, I'd say Nancy Mwai.
Why is that?
Her social life, like I really like everything about her. Yeah.
But you realize that her social life is her work.
Yeah.
She gets paid to do that.
Exactly.
She gets paid to wear those clothes, wear those wigs, have that makeup on, go to those locations, and you realize that that is her social life. Is that her real life?
No.
So why do you feel the pressure to keep up at this young age when really even yourself you're admitting it's not realistic? Is someone paying you?
No, someone is not paying me to.
Someone is paying for you, that's the difference.
Someone is paying me.
Yeah.
Is paying for me to look that way. Why don't I create that brand that I want to create?
But what do you give up for someone to pay for you? That is what we are asking you. Do you recognize what you have to give up for someone to pay for you?
Yes, I do recognize, but currently I don't see any problem in that.
Robert?
You don't see any problem with giving up your body as long as you get some money.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you follow someone, Nancy Mwai?
Nancy Mwai.
And she said clearly she's paid to do that, what you're following.
Yeah.
So you want to create a real life scenario for yourself based on someone else not so real life scenario. Now, if you're willing to sleep around, it means you have no value. Because as a lady, you must understand you are a diamond that somebody must dig deep to get to you. You understand what I'm saying? You're 19. You're 19.
Yeah.
I want to tell you something about men. The moment he sleeps with you, he's done with you. He moves on, right? Now, until he sleeps with you, he'll give you all the money you want. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Now, if you get 10,000 from him, your lifestyle is maybe worth 100,000 a month because you say you want a hairstyle every week. You understand? It means then you'll have to move to another man who has to give you money before he gets you to bed, right? And then once he's done with you, you move to another man. Now, I want you to think about this. After sleeping around with 10 men, and then you look at yourself in the mirror, you, yourself, and yourself. How do you feel about yourself? Filthy. Now, social media life. For example, if I ask you what kind of car do you think I drive? Or would you perceive I drive?
Range.
A Range Rover,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't afford a Range. I can't afford a Range. I don't even drive a Mercedes. I drive a Toyota. Very happy. Now you, because you perceive me to be like that, you'll want to be with so many men so that you keep up with my life, which is fake. I'm just a Luya man from Busia.
Okay, guys. So, on that note, we'll be right back after this break. Still more to come here on Real Talk.